Hello. I hope you all missed me because I'm back. I've done a couple of live cameos since I've been gone, but I hope y'all been missing me because now y'all are about to be stuck with me. For a while, just like the good old times when y'all wouldn't stop seeing me. It's time for that again. Okay, I know I was away on TikTok, but me and TikTok were through for a while. And it's back to you, YouTube. It's back to you. But heck yeah, I came through to do readings. I'm ready to get back into my more lengthier readings. Okay, I've been missing doing more than 10 minutes. Hey Naomi Sly, good to see you. I'm shifting my energy back to YouTube from TikTok for a while, especially since it's just it's been a long time, and I've been away. But at the same time that I've been away, I've still been posting on here so much because everything that I was posting on TikTok, I was just also posting to here. But I'm ready to get back to my live readings over here. I got bored of TikTok. I might go back over there in a couple months, but it's time to come back over here. Plus I've been seeing a lot of growth here as well, and I just want to get back into my nightly lives. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I know I'm gonna be up in here back with the collective messages. Excuse me. Hey Dwayne, how are you? Good to see you. I don't know how long this reading will be, probably around 20 minutes or something like that. It depends on whatever we get into. I don't know how many of y'all are coming, if you know what I'm saying. Like, I don't necessarily be looking for a number, but the thing about going live and doing readings on TikTok and going live and doing readings over here on YouTube is that I can do a long cohesive reading and actually keep the whole thing, instead of like on TikTok it's just too many distractions and things like that. But I'm starting with the Kipper deck, and then I'm gonna get the vibes, and then I'm gonna go from there, you know. And how are you, Dwayne? You know, hope you're doing well. Hey, you know. If for anybody watching this back, you know what I'm saying, come to the live next time, you know. Come to the live so I can speak to you as well, you know what I'm saying, because if you say hey to me in the chat, I'm probably gonna say hey back. All right, Most High, Spirit Team, Ancestors. What's the T on the collective at this time? So expectation. Expectation is the first card out. Somebody could be expecting something. And then we also have concern. Concern on the bottom. Anything else from the Kipper deck for the collective at this time? Expectations. So toil and labor is on the bottom now. So it's giving me possibly some sort of expectations when it comes to the workplace. And then sudden wealth is here as well. Okay, so somebody expecting something to shake. Ooh. Hey, Rachel. At work, but FYI, I missed you. I missed you too. I missed you too. And thank you for filling me in on the tea. You know I love the tea, Rachel. You know I love the tea. So thank you for sharing, girl, because you be making my day. Like, yeah. Absolutely, yeah. And thank you for the thumbs up. I'm always expecting something to shake. That part, because it's like with the toil and labor, it's like somebody here must work all the time, and then so somebody's expecting some sort of sudden wealth as a result of it. But what's funny is that behind toil and labor is unexpected income. So somebody could be expecting some sort of income, but it could be somebody is going to receive a little more than they think. Somebody might get something they expect and then more. Like that. Just like that. Now let's get the vibes here. Let's get the vibes. Recharge on the bottom already. Recharge saying breathe. Let go. Clear your mind. Alright, let's get the vibes. What are the vibes given for the collective at this time? Expectation and sudden wealth. Are there any vibes that need to be added? Boundaries tried to come out. It ain't come out though. Somebody could need to work on them little boundaries. Maybe need to add some more boundaries. Chaos is almost came out too. Yeah, if you don't, it seems like if you don't get these boundaries together, somebody could bring in some chaos, alright? Possibly some lust. Okay. Any vibes for the collective? One vibe. Oh, psych. Two. Oh, three. Psych. Okay. So, epiphany on the bottom here. Epiphany says self-reflection, answered questions, and untapped talents. So someone could come to some sort of conclusion about, untapped talents. I don't know. So we got stagnant here. You know I'm always shaking and moving. Facts. Stagnant is here saying stuck, dead end, and frozen. And then we got possibilities here as well. Possibility says follow your dreams, make up your mind, and believe in yourself. So it's given with epiphany on the bottom here that somebody could be making up their mind about what direction they want to go because things have been stagnant or something like that. Yeah. Somebody might also be going through some sort of epiphany that a masculine energy is toxic. But that's neither here nor there. And then hopeless, loss, depression, and sewer slide. Okay, so it's given somebody could be going from hopeless to, you know what I'm saying, seeing the possibilities and things like that, going from a stagnant place to a place where there are things moving. It's kind of like, well, you know what I'm saying? If I was to connect this energy to me, it would kind of give me the energy I felt of how much I was posting on TikTok. Because I did this challenge about where I did 2 months straight, no days off, 2 or 3 readings a day. Really, I would do from 1 reading to 6 readings in a day. Mind you, that's why I had all this content posted to YouTube as well. But eventually, like, there was a point of plateau. I was still putting in the same amount of work. But it's like I wasn't seeing the same results I was getting about midway through there. So I did become a little bit hopeless about my results on there. You know what I'm saying? Because they were getting really stagnant. And that's why I came back over here. Because while I got to like 4,500 followers on TikTok, when I originally left YouTube, I kind of left with around like 750, you know what I'm saying, people over here. And I started to focus on TikTok, and I did that 2-month challenge where I did it for 2 months straight. And I saw, you know what I'm saying, as much as I'm going to see, I guess, for the moment on TikTok. But while I was focused on TikTok and I was just posting all the extra stuff on here, I gained up to, I think I'm almost at 1,200 on here, almost. And so I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I can take my focus off of this over here since I'm putting all this work in and not seeing nothing over here. But I haven't been watering this, but it seemed like this over here is ready for some growth. Let me just mosey on over here, you know what I'm saying, and get things shaking over here. Yeah, you know, yeah, what you posted on here from TikTok wouldn't let me comment. That's so weird because I be getting so many comments on there, so I don't know why I would just pick you out like that. That's exactly how I feel in my workspace. Started getting my space together to work for myself, period. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. But yeah, I was getting hopeless about like the results on there, and then I forgot about, I think like one of my favorite readers on here, Athera Academy, is her channel. She was saying something like, remember plan A in one of her readings the other day, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm over here mad about the results on TikTok, and I never even wanted to be TikTok famous. I never wanted to be a TikToker. I just knew that's where all the people was at, so I just went over there. I always really wanted to be a YouTuber, so I'm like, since I'm seeing growth over here, this is what I wanted anyway. So like, you know, that could be the energy someone is in their own energy. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you don't have to be my specific example, but let's get some tarot energy on that thing. Then take what resonates, leave what don't resonate. You know how it go. You remember when I would private message you? Yeah. Yep. Alrighty. Most high, lovely angels, ancestors, spirit guides. What is the message here for the lovely collective tapping into this message? What's it giving? What's it giving? The Wheel of Fortune. Wow. It's giving. Oh, y'all, I got me a new deck while I was on vacation. Oh, I didn't get it. My aunt got it, but still. You know what I'm saying? But the Wheel of Fortune being here, which is funny because, like, sudden wealth in the Kipper deck is number 11. And the Wheel of Fortune here, you know, obviously is number 10. So it's kind of giving, like, things are, like, there's definitely a shift going. You know what I'm saying? But, I don't know. Something significant could be not telling people about your next moves as well, because I didn't tell. Did I tell anybody I was coming back to YouTube? I told one person. And that one person is in this chat. Okay. I told one person, like, okay, there definitely is going to be a shift happening, but it is something about, like, you know what I'm saying? Don't be telling nobody what you about to do, because everybody don't need to be on game. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't gonna understand. You know what I'm saying? We got the 6 of Swords on the bottom. Your intuition told you all you need to know. And when I'm telling you my intuition, listen, Naomi's lying. You know what you hit me up about the other day? And how I told you was number 8 that said that? I got a lot of confirmation. My intuition told me all I need to know about TikTok and what I got going on with TikTok right now. And mind you, I keep bringing up TikTok in reference to this energy, but I'm just telling y'all how I connect to the reading. You know what I'm saying? So that you can apply it to you, how it go to you. I'm doing it as an example. Sometimes you got to be the example. But hydration could also be significant. Ouch. I just hit myself in the teeth. I got a new deck yesterday. I'll send you photos. It's beautiful. Bet. Definitely do. Oh, Queen of Wands. Okay. So the action. Somebody been standing on business. And looking good while doing it. So Queen of Wands, very much action-led. Very much somebody who's actually going to get things done. Taking charge. Could be very significant as well. It's like somebody could have had a, just kind of like a mental switch where it's like, I don't know, like, because I had the same mental switch. That's why I've been connecting it to my energy as well. Like, where it was like, why am I even feeling hopeless like this? I don't even have to do this. I don't even have to be in this space. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then somebody decided to just do something about it. We got the 8 of Pentacles here as well, talking about mastery. You know what I'm saying? It's like you could take your mastery anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's giving, like, it's giving us definitely the environment. The shift is definitely giving environment. Yeah, girl, yes. Keep what I got going on the hush. Yeah, that's very significant. That's what masters learn how to move like that, though. Masters definitely learn how to move like that. All right, what's significant about the Queen of Wands here for the collective at this time? Ten of Cups. Going where you're happy at is very significant. 10 of Cups. And then another 10. So this is, I guess this is a reading about essentially like completion. But the completion is not only physical, I guess mental too. You know? Because it's like the mental shift that you could be having at this time is very significant as to how like you can apply that in multiple areas of your life, or whatever shift you decide to make. Like me, instead of like starting to get angry at the results I was getting and possibly lashing out at myself or others about the results I'm seeing, I'm like, why I'm even mad about that? I could just go over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's giving very much that. And because somebody is moving in silence and in peace and like, you know, not moving out of fear, all right, I don't really see no fear on the table. It's given that's what's causing a great change here. Okay. 1:44 p.m. Central Standard. When the Ten of Cups came out. Hey! Tapping on in. Okay. The moon is on the bottom. Ooh. I don't know. Okay, so the moon is on the bottom. And this is kind of funny to me. Every synchronicity just is funny to me for some reason. So the moon is on the bottom with the Empress. The moon being number 18, the Empress being number 3, and then the Six of Wands is here. And I was like, 3 times 6 is 18, and I don't know why, like it just made me laugh. Okay, but so it's like somebody doesn't know how big this shift is going to affect everything, like everything you have going. You could think like the growth that you had from this last run. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if I were to connect this to my story, right, like the growth that I had on TikTok, which is something I didn't necessarily want to do, is something I felt like I had to do in order to get some sort of growth on my YouTube, was to branch off and try to get traction somewhere else too. It's like that growth is like it's like I went hard for that growth. Okay, mind you, I'm trying to put it in the right words, right? The growth you're about to see now, after this shift, you may think that it's going to be similar to that great growth you saw a minute ago. Mind y'all, I just gardened too. But it's the next growth you about to see is not going to be comparable to that. That's what I'm trying to get out here. Like, the recognition you're about to receive as a result of moving in silence and shifting so like effortlessly is gonna be crazy. Okay, and I know it's gonna be crazy because this moon is really okay. Firstly, because justice is up under that. Okay, it's well deserved, but also like the moon is not like a single confirmation. It's actually a double confirmation because the moon is on the bottom of this deck too. And believe it or not, behind that is the Ten of Cups as well. Hey, so yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's just going to be bigger than the last time. You know what? I wasted all that breath trying to say this growth is going to be bigger than the last time. So my phone keeps going back to the beginning of your live. You should post live on both accounts at the same time. 2 birds and 1 stone. Wait, what you mean? You talking about TikTok? Possibly. TikTok is a little more unhinged than YouTube. And you see how y'all are saying like coherent sentences? Sometimes it's not like that on TikTok. The 2 of Swords is here, but it's coming out sideways. It's coming out sideways. Why the 2 of Swords sideways here? For the collective at this time. I only got 1 device at the moment. Real talk. And the Two of Pentacles. So it's giving, whereas somebody may be very much like, so Two of Swords with the Two of Pentacles. Two of Swords gives the energy of like stillness, not necessarily knowing what's coming next. And then the Two of Pentacles kind of give the energy of like balance, you know? And with this falling on top of the hopeless energy here, is given like somebody may be very well used to like being in that like, you know, like an imbalance when it comes to your emotional state, where sometimes you can be happy, but then sometimes something can take you right out of the happiness. It's given somebody might be working on not communicating with certain patterns of thinkings, or it's not that you're not feeling your feelings. It's just that maybe you're not allowing the way that you feel to affect your next actions and what you do next, or something like that. It's given somebody is fixing patterns in their mental, which is one of like the hardest things to recommend to people, because I be saying this to people all the time. Like, you literally, it does take a lot of hard work to change the way you think. Like, changing the way you think is easier said than done, because you know what I'm saying, when you don't have that grip on your mental, like it can be a foreign concept. But it's like, once you start rewriting your thoughts, which I told somebody before, like that's literally all it takes sometimes to strengthen your mental, is literally rewriting that thought. Oh, I'm worthless. No, not necessarily worthless. Right now I don't like what I'm seeing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like rewriting the thought until it's something that can help you, rather something that's tearing you down. You know what I'm saying? If you only have yourself, what good is it doing you if you can't trust yourself to build you up? It's given that's what somebody here has learned. You know what I'm saying? The shift from hopeless energy to possibilities here. Mind you, yeah. So this is what is given. Somebody might be working on mental mastery because they were seeing stagnation and how the hopelessness wasn't necessarily making things move. If anything, the hopelessness started having things go backwards a little bit. So something so simple as changing the way you think or changing the way you see things could have helped somebody tremendously at this time. I have found asking why. Yeah. Thinking like this has changed my thinking. Right, Rachel? Rachel says asking, why am I thinking like this? You know what I'm saying? Can change things tremendously. It really can. You know what I'm saying? You can turn around, and then it helps to actually let your emotions flow to get to the bottom of why you feel certain ways. Especially like times when you cry. You know what I'm saying? Instead of crying and then going to do something dumb to make somebody else cry, or you know what I'm saying? Like, or trying to transfer your energy that way, ask yourself why you crying. And when you actually get to the bottom of it, sometimes it can be more healing than making you want to go do something and make somebody feel the same way you feel. You know what I'm saying? A cry really should feel good at the end of the day. Literally. This is how a cry's supposed to make you feel. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to release it, and it's supposed to be like, yay. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, double it and pass it to the next person. And that's why people be messed up. Doubling it and passing it to the next person. Lovely. Well, I like that. So let's get into the second half of this reading. The next part is going to be a little bit on love and intentions. I just felt like that should be the end of it, so it is. Wow, I really like that first half, y'all. It was definitely giving. And if you're watching this back, if you made it up into this point and anything that I have said has resonated, feel free to leave me a comment if you want to spread the love. If you don't, that's okay. You ain't gotta love everybody. I still love you though, so imagine that. Imagine the frick that. All right. So I got the Island Time Wellness deck out here. And I also got the Intention deck out here. And I also got this Gardener Rights. And I just got a text that says yes when I said that. So I got the name right when I said it out here. Yeah. Okay. Love. I get lots of this, period. Let's get into it. I love that bell. Anyways. Yes. I also love this Island Time Wellness little mini deck. It's so cute. For the lovely collective at this time, let's get the love energy. Yeah, I can't wait to be getting back into the long readings, y'all. I start feeling constrained about a 10-minute reading. All right. For the collective, let's get the love energy. The love energy for the collective at this time. Oh snap! The only one that turns over to where I can see it is date. Date. Separation on the bottom. Sadness. Missing you. Thinking about you. Yearning. Unsure of future. That's so funny because boat is behind that and it's moving on that. Hilarious. Love that. Okay. So date says meeting someone new, dating, get back out there, plan, set a date. Again, look at the little man on the card. Oh, okay. I love y'all. I'm sorry. I cracked me up. Sunglasses is here. Watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. Girl with a snake. Okay, so this is obviously giving, like, somebody might try to watch your date. Like, if somebody know you dating, you already know how that goes. Especially with girl with a snake here. Somebody might be missing the person that you was, okay? Empath and narcissist paradigm. Being charmed or used. Enable. Boundaries. Per usual. I forgot to say that if anything resonating, don't forget to like the video as well. That would be appreciated too. And if you fucking with my vibe, throw me a subscribe. Don't play on my top and don't play on my time. You know what? I really miss saying that. That's why I wanted to come back. Because I don't say that on TikTok. I'm going to start. Yeah. Yeah. That's what. Okay, last card. The runner. Somebody ran. It's like I didn't just walk. I ran. So, okay. Obviously, and the thing is, a lot of people, some people like to talk about it, some people don't like to talk about it, but rather people like to talk about it or not, the energy of the past is definitely here. Okay? The energy of the past is wishing, stalking, yearning, as that one card said. Girl, I'm gonna hit you up after tonight after work. Bet. Running real bad. Empress. I felt that. Track star. The person I was has left. I have ascended into a better version of me. I love myself now versus who I used to be. Bar, Rachel, bar. Bar. Not for real. You know what I'm saying? Anybody watching this back, I don't want to see how I didn't stay on the point. Join the chat next time. Turn your post notifications on. You know what I'm saying? But the runner says in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. Are you knocking on this door?
I was gonna ask if we haven't had tape.
I'm not sure if we have tape.
Cause like remember the problem with my last TV, the cord like wouldn't stay in, so I had to, like,
the wall.
tape it. Huh?
You talking about it wouldn't stay in the wall?
Yeah, so I have to like duct tape it to the plug to the wall so it would stay in.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah, it's happening with this TV.
All of a sudden?
Huh?
All of a sudden?
Like, so, I don't know how it happened. Like, there was a fly, and I tried smushing the fly because it landed on my TV, but it got away, and now there's 2 flies in my room. But other than that, then I pushed the TV, like, right. So, I tried to push the TV, like, facing back to my bed, and then it just turned off. So, I looked at the plug, and I tried pushing the plug in, and then it turned on, but when I sat down, the power went back off. So yeah.
Oh. You might have to try putting your teeth for now. You might just have to try putting it back where it was.
Okay.
Sorry about that, guys. I don't know how long that conversation was. Like I said, I garden, so he was just going. Look at that. Oh. That's the Mercury retrograde. Past things coming back. Stay away. Right. Got everybody confused. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's inevitable. You know what I'm saying? Like, it definitely is inevitable. And if you're dating, it's like this person knows about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't really know what else to say about that specifically. But, it's just giving interruption. This person is just wanting to interrupt whatever you have going on. The date energy with welcome on the bottom, it's like this, it could be very welcoming. Okay, like very welcoming. I want you to know your presence is appreciated and I can be a safe space for you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what this new date energy is giving welcome. But this other person is not so welcome in the energy. They would like to be, you know what I'm saying? But like, I don't really know. Let's get the intentions of this date energy. We already know what the intentions of this sunglasses girl with a snake empath narcissist paradigm energy that comes from. It comes from this separation that's on the top here. Yes, the past knows. I be posting on my socials. I let the past watch that part. Samuel, I'm not gonna lie. What's so funny to me is that the person that I was speaking to before the person I speak to now, like, mind you, I ghosted them. I stopped speaking to them. I stopped responding to their messages because they was an asshole, right? And now I be posting so many cute memes because I like the person that I speak to now. And they watch every single story I post. And I don't even follow them no more. I'm sorry. And the funny thing is I post extra cute memes on my story just because I know they're going to watch it all the way to the end. Oh, I remember that. Extra nice stalk mode. I just had to get that off my chest. Y'all could be experiencing energy like that, and sometimes it's like that's all. You can't help that they gonna keep checking your page. You can't help that. Now, can you enjoy it? Can you make it enjoyable? By all means, it's your page. All right, for the collective, let's get the intentions of this date energy. The date energy for the collective. Oh, mind y'all, what's up to the 6 of y'all in the chat? And I'm glad y'all are speaking in the chat. I appreciate y'all so much. I love when it's a conversation rather than like a lecture, you know? Honesty's on the bottom. Okay, I know I felt a good energy about this day. Okay. I ended up deactivating my social media and everybody going crazy. They can't watch me. Oh. I felt that. I never deactivate, but I do just not be on there. You know what I'm saying? That's what TikTok got to get the hand. I don't have time. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, let's get the intentions here. I'm sorry, an imposter. See how I'm over here? Okay, so since this is coming out behind date energy, this is very much giving that this person from the past, they just also want to date. Talk about I'm sorry and imposter. So you're gonna get an apology. Somebody here might get an apology if you haven't already got one. If you felt that you was owed an apology by this date energy or this past energy, you're probably gonna get it. I'm sorry says I need to apologize for what I did. It could be somebody could be getting that karma. Somebody might think that you can help them with their karma. And so they might apologize for that. And then we got imposter here saying, I'm not who you think I am. Great. Okay, so let's get the newer energy like my intention was to do the first time. But it's also just very inevitable because, like, I've been telling people this because it's very true. But, like, I've only had one serious boyfriend, and that was in 2021. We broke up at the end of 2021. I've told him no several times leading up until this point when it comes to hanging out because he keeps approaching me. He still 2-3 weeks ago asked me to go on vacation with him. That's how inevitable it is, because you would think, I broke up with you at the end of 2021. It's it's getting towards the middle of 2025. These mofos have audacity. So don't think you're above these people's audacity. I thought. And I was wrong. So it's almost like, this person, whether you have new energy or you're alone or you have or you're still dealing with a past person, like either way, this person still want to date. Like, what you can't get around that, and I don't want to hear nobody in the comments saying, "Oh, I'm done with this." Obviously, we done with this person. Well, Tanae, you and I, Libra, so they always think we'll balance out their karma. Facts, they do. They do. They really do. Let them go crazy. You know who really in your corner and who's meant to walk this life with you. That part. Let's get this newer energy. Can we get the new energy, the new date energy, not this crazy energy for the collective? This newer dates energy. So I got the first two cards that came out was Desperate and Welcome. Desperate and Welcome. And okay, let's just read it. Desperate says, I'm in a bind and don't have anyone else to reach out to. And Welcome says, I want you to know your presence is appreciated and I can be a safe space for you. Revenge is here as well. So it's like Rachel said, Mercury retrograde is really on and popping. Okay, so take with that what you will, but revenge is definitely at play when it comes to this past person. Because this is like saying, like, okay, like I said, I like the newer person I'm talking to, but while I'm talking to this new person, enjoying their energy, my ex did still reach out. But the thing is, some people would see the opportunity to go on an all-expense paid vacation with their ex and take it. And this is why I feel like this energy of revenge is coming up, because it's like, let's just say I did take that. The revenge is not only physical, because whatever this person up to, this bullshit, you know what I'm saying? It's all the same stuff. You know what I'm saying? Packaged differently, right? But it's almost given like you would be your own, like choosing this person would be like, it would be like doom. Like that's the real revenge here. Like that's the real tea on the revenge, is that you would block yourself off from a way better energy. Whereas this person may be trying to sneak back into your life with ulterior motives. It's like this other person is desperately trying to welcome you over here. And it's like, it's crazy. It's crazy. I didn't expect their energy to still be coming out, but it's just like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But this desperate welcome energy, honesty is still on the bottom. It's still giving very much honest. Okay, this new person, it might seem like very toxically positive or something like that. Like, somebody may not be used to like having this kind of positivity or this energy of welcome around. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what this one is too. Gaslight. See, it's like this person, this newer person, because this past person may be trying to gaslight you, you know what I'm saying, and things like that. Some of y'all could feel like this new person may be trying to do the same thing. But it's like this, the difference between these two people definitely gives like night and day. Hey. But, you know, I'll let you be the judge of that. All right, we got gaslight here. I will deliberately manipulate your perception of reality until you are doubting your own experiences. You know? That past person is the test. You all got this and know how to pass the test. Keep moving forward because the new is where you need to go. Yes. All I know is I got a romantic weekend with my man coming up. Ooh, thank you, Spirit, for sending me this wonderful man. Yes, Rachel. That's what I love to hear. That's what I love to hear. But yeah, it's a test with this past person. Because, and the thing is, like, I knew when I spoke about this to a family friend member, I was telling them, how about my ex gonna hit me up, ask me for an all expense paid vacation? And she was like, you said yes, right? I was like, sometimes, like, just like, that's how you know you can't share nothing with nobody. And how people react often tells you who you can take advice from and who you can't take advice from. Because, mind you, I was getting ready to take some advice from this person. But how they reacted to just that, thinking that I would have said yes, that would have ended up blocking my blessings. But, you know what I'm saying? I know the value in that, but it seemed like this person don't. We got the moon with the 10 of Pentacles. Something about hide your fortune. Hide your fortune. There are certain people that you need to hide your fortune from. Tens are very significant in this reading, so I might include that in the title. Tens. Okay. The moon is on the bottom. All right. For the lovely collective, what's the energy that is significant here? Queen of Swords. Yep. You heard what y'all heard what Rachel said, right, about this being a test, right? Queen of Swords be talking about them boundaries. Lay them straight for this mofo. Lay them boundaries straight. This person come and say they sorry, which they probably will. You know what I'm saying? Like, make sure, you know what I'm saying, you ain't gotta be mean to this person, but definitely if you want to accept their apology, you know, accept their apology, but let them know what it is and what's up. Don't just let them know what it is, let them know what's up too. Sure. All right, more with the Queen of Swords here for the collective at this time. Knight of Swords. Why is the Knight of Swords coming out here with the Queen of Swords here? It could be how this person would be willing to say anything, you know what I'm saying, to get back into your energy. But it's giving like, it's one of those energies with the Hangman here. It gives like this person has to be, this person can't even think about wanting to be in your energy as you grow until they grow up. It's like you got a queen here and then you got a knight. You know what I'm saying? And this person, it's almost as if with the Knight of Swords here, they're willing to say anything that they need to say. You know what I'm saying? To get clearance. But access denied. And even if you was wanting to continue to have this person in your life, you know that they would at least have to wait, or you would at least have to wait for them to grow. Because whether they understand the concept of growing mentally or not, you do. And the thing about how it works is ignorance is bliss. And the thing about it is, like, this person, their consequences may not be as bad until they understand. If they're doing things out of ignorance, you can't do those same things because you know. And you know the Most High gonna tear that up. Okay? If you playing around in this person and going back down to night energy when you've graduated to queen energy. You know? You don't even need to tell them that you accept their apologies. Say thank you and keep it moving. That's what I do. Me, living rent free in their head. Yeah! You know what I'm saying? You ain't even gotta be nice for real. Instead that you take their apology. You really can just say, you really can leave them on red if you feeling snazzy. But it's like, you know, whether they want to hear it or not, like you've matured to a point or healed to a point that they have not quite yet. So even if you was nice enough to grant them clearance back into your life, you know, realistically, for you to continue to grow, they would have to wait. Or else you would be balancing between, you know what I'm saying, holding a cycle that's supposed to be closed and building this new steady foundation. And you're going back and forth between the steady foundation with just you to, you know what I'm saying, holding on. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be doing too much. All right? And plus, like I said, your intuition already told you. You know what I'm saying? You are well on your way. All right, more for the Queen of Swords here. Oh. I ain't even mean, okay. 5 of Pentacles with the 3 of Cups. And it's funny because I just showed y'all the 4 of Pentacles. So 5 of Pentacles with the 3 of Cups, it's like, it's something about celebrating in that time, even when you feel like you don't have everything you want. Like, sometimes I do find myself like, I'm not where maybe my future self will be or where I want to be, but, or have all of the things that I claim I want to have. But at the same time, I still find myself celebrating the wins because a year ago, I mean, I didn't know what having 1,000 people subscribe to my channel looked like, felt like. I didn't know what that energy was like. All I had was my imagination. You know what I'm saying? So while the future me, or while the present me wants more, wants better for the future me, I have already exceeded past me's plans. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's given that. Where you feel like you don't have everything you want, take a look back on, you know what I'm saying, how far you came, even from just a year ago. Did you think you were gonna be at that point? Aren't you a little further than you thought? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's definitely given that. So celebrate the wins that seem small because there are much, much bigger wins coming. It's only getting bigger. You know what I'm saying? As you learn, as you shift, it's only getting bigger. Okay? All right. One more here. Let's get that new energy we was talking about. What's that giving? Listen, before I get out of Collective's hair. It's giving passion. It's giving passion. What was this? Listen. Okay. So the Ace of Wands, somebody might be I don't know, this new person might be excited to get some move. I don't know how to word it, you know what I'm saying? Some action. This person is very interested. It's like, it may not be all this person wants, but at the same time, this person is excited to, like, you know how I said the welcome energy was very desperate? It's giving that, like, somebody like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Ready. Okay. Yeah, listen, okay. What else here? Anything else for the collective when it comes to this welcoming energy? This newer energy? I'm not even playing. I'm not playing the Chariot. Somebody try to be like quick, fast, in a hurry, your way. Where you at? I'm on the way. That's what it's giving. It's giving completely opposite of this person, because it's giving this person might have made you wait and wait and wait and wait in like certain aspects that you wanted, like, and it's like whatever this person was lacking, this person is like running to you with it. Like, what did you say you needed? You needed communication. You want to be locked in. much that. And this was what could be scaring some people. Somebody like, like, some people recognize this is good change, but some people are used to like everything, something being wrong. So somebody could be like, there's something off about you. Like, but it's just completely different to what somebody here is used to. Okay? It could feel a little strange at first, you know, but this is really how it's supposed to feel. You're supposed to feel extremely welcome. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should never feel like you have to walk on eggshells or ask for more than one time for whatever you need. You know what I'm saying? Like, this person is on it, doggone it. Anything else for the collective in this newer energy?